So just before they allowed me out of the hospital, I was still quite intent on drinking, I think. I didn't know how to live without drinking alcohol. I'd been doing it for such a long time. Life was quite a scary place with the thought of not doing it. I'd been taken to the toilet by nurses in wheelchairs, and I was being helped to walk by my father. So the first thing I had to do really was make a decision about I really had to get safe on my feet and be able to walk, which is what I did. And I'm lucky enough to have some very good friends that walked with me every morning until I had the strength to walk 2 and then 3 times a day on my own to build up more strength. I was still uneasy on my feet for some time, really. And as I got tired, my body got tired, my legs would get tired. Going through that experience and really the pleasure of overcoming the pain, because it was painful, led me then to wanting to put on weight, because when I left the hospital I'd lost all of my muscle mass. I'd been in a hospital bed for 7 weeks, and before that I didn't eat. So that's something else I had to do, was learn how to eat again and how to basically look after myself, which is something I'd not done in many years. So I joined the gym, and I went and we started training, and then the understanding came that to progress more quickly, it would be a benefit to get myself a personal trainer, which is what I did. Then came cycling. I was fit enough now where a friend of mine introduced me to cycling, said, come on, you'll love it. It's great for taking up time, and you can get out in the fresh air, and you can start seeing things and doing things, which was amazing. And it was very tough, and it's one of the best things I ever did was persevere with it. And within no time I'd done my first 100-mile ride. Quite a tough ride. We went over some mountains, and I was really quite pleased about what we'd done. And then we did some sportifs, and then a trip came up, Barcelona to Monaco, and I had a massive problem with signing up to the trip, because we were going to ride up Mont Ventoux, and the fear of judgment of not being able to get up that mountain, bearing in mind I'd only been cycling a year, was too much for me even then, and which is crazy thinking about it now, because 2 years before I was dying in a hospital bed, which is ridiculous, really. But I did it. I did the trip, and we got up Mont Ventoux, and we had a fantastic time. And then we did Santander to Malaga, and I've ridden through Europe a handful of times now, met some absolutely amazing people, become friends. Obviously, I've seen some wonderful places. I've also rebuilt my relationship with my father, and it was a great experience to go to Rome with him for a long weekend, where we saw the whole of Rome and we watched the rugby, which was incredible, because we've not spent time with each other like that for years, many years. And there was always drinking involved. Whenever I did anything with him, when we went to the rugby, it was always because I'd be drinking. Another thing we did was a friend's birthday was a bit of an assault course, and again I didn't really know the people that were going, because he's younger than me, and I wasn't going to go, because I still had this thing about, I couldn't see people seeing me making a fool of myself, and I ended up going, and we had a thoroughly good time. I think what I'm getting at is I kept overcoming myself. I kept stepping out of my comfort zone, and once we can do that, small steps, you don't have to go completely nuts about it, but we start to enjoy what we're doing, and we start to be able to laugh at ourselves, and life becomes more fun. It is more enjoyable, and you're on a roll, and you build momentum, and you just keep going and keep going, and you keep opening yourself up to do more things. We rode to Caernarfon in a day, which is 172 miles, and we did it for charity, which was amazing. We walked up Snowdon the following day, and we raised money for a really good cause. And life is now not just because I'm cycling, but the things I'm doing because I'm able to do it, because I've got my fitness back, because I made that decision to step outside initially of my comfort zone and have a go at life. It's really caused some amazing results.